My name is Genevieve and I joined LuLaRoe in November of 2015, and I have to tell you it has been the most amazing experience. So stick with me, don't X out of this video. I'm gonna honestly give you a real honest feedback about my journey with LuLaRoe, why it's worked for me, and what it has done for my life personally. So stick around and don't leave. So you're probably wondering, okay, where does your story start? Well, it starts with black leggings, because let's be real, we all love black leggings. I honestly had not heard of LuLaRoe before I saw a friend on Facebook get invited to an online party. And I thought, well, I'll check it out, I'll see what it's about. And little did I know that would change my life. So this right here is my very first pair of LuLaRoe black leggings. And this was before the yoga band. So this is actually the skinny band. I have to tell you, 3+ years later, this is still my favorite pair of LuLaRoe. First, because it's sentimental, but second, because it is still amazingly soft and doesn't have a single hole. It has held up for 3+ years with tons of use, tons of wear, and tons of washing. When I got this first pair of leggings, I could not believe how amazing they were. And I fully admit, I wasn't a huge leggings girl before that. I maybe had a pair, but once I bought this first black pair, it changed my life. So then I thought, okay, I'm gonna try something else. Well, I bought an Irma. For those of you that don't know, Irma is our amazing tunic that is perfect to wear with your leggings. And I bought a medium because that's roughly my true size. When I got that Irma, I realized that was way too big. And so I thought, okay, I'll try again. And then my second consultant that I shopped with told me, hey, size down 2 sizes. And I could not believe that. I thought, there is no way I'm gonna get into an extra small. I'm not that small of a lady. So I bought a small. I thought, I'll do one size, I'll give it a try, okay? So I bought a small, it showed up, it was too big. So then I caved and I bought an extra small. And little did I know in the end, I actually would even be able to go all the way to an extra small. So that kind of started my initial journey with LuLaRoe. Well, then I thought, okay, I want to branch out. I want to try something else. And I really wanted to try an Amelia. I just loved the fact that it had pockets and a zipper in the back. And I thought, okay, that's a dress I can get behind, because who doesn't love pockets, right? And I was really hesitant about shopping online, but I bought an Amelia. This one right here was my very first Amelia purchase with LuLaRoe. And when I got it, I was instantly in love. And I just thought, man, I really wish there was somebody that I could shop with locally and try all these items on. But at that point, there were no consultants in my area in this immediate location. And so I thought, I can do this. I can take the plunge, I can sell the clothes, because I knew that I had it in me to do it. Now here's where things changed. I didn't realize all that LuLaRoe would give me. I knew that I could sell the clothes, but I had no idea of what was to come. Now, quick funny story for you. This is my first Amelia dress, right? And actually, I onboarded in November of 2015. And about 2 days after I onboarded, I left the country. My family and I were going on vacation in Jamaica. And while I was in Jamaica, lo and behold, I got the call from LuLaRoe. And I took that call at $2.99 a minute and onboarded on the spot and made my purchase. Now, guess what I was wearing? I just happened to be wearing this Amelia when I got the call. So not only was this my first dress with LuLaRoe, but this is actually the item I was wearing when I onboarded and became a LuLaRoe independent fashion retailer. And I have to tell you, that $2.99 per minute phone call was the best money I ever spent. Okay, so there, that's how it started. Well, where do you go from there? What happens after that? Well, for me, what happens is I did the work, right? There's nothing special about me. I'm just a mom and a wife and a daughter and a friend. I didn't have any special tricks or special privileges, none of that. I just did the work. I knew that I could sell the clothes. I knew when I put on this Amelia dress, I felt amazing. I knew if I got ladies to come and they felt these leggings, they would fall in love. So I started reaching out to my friends, and I called everybody I could find and said, please, 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 will you do a party with me? And they did. They opened up their homes. I opened my home. Every weekend for months on end, I moved furniture around in my house so that I could have open houses, and they showed up. And they bought the LuLaRoe, and they fell in love, and from there, the story just grew. But honestly, I had no idea what was to come. I knew I could sell the clothes. I knew I could do the parties. I knew I would do the work. But what I didn't know is what all that LuLaRoe would give me. Sure, the clothes are amazing, and I love them, and they're comfortable, and they make you feel beautiful, and they make you feel confident, and women that thought they couldn't ever wear these types of clothing have fallen in love with them. But I didn't realize all the rest that was going to come with LuLaRoe in my journey. I didn't know that I would make the most amazing relationships, that my customers would become my friends. I didn't know that these would be women that I would call on, that I would share information with, talk about my personal life. I didn't know that I would then learn about their families and their lives and their kids and their struggles. I didn't know that their sweet little daughters would show up in my shop with hand-drawn photos because they love to come here, because they love to see me, and they love to shop the clothes, and we have a good time when they're here. I had no idea what that would give to me. I had no idea the blessings that would come into my life because of LuLaRoe. So yes, I have this amazing customer base, and I'm super fortunate. I have a lot of local customers that shop with me. They love to come to my LuLaRoe space, as you can see behind me. It is my happy place. It's what brings me joy. And when they walk in here, we talk and we catch up, and they shop and we try things on, and we're friends. They come here because they trust my opinion, because we've now become friends. But that was only part of what I was gonna get. I also would meet other consultants. I would build a team. I would meet other local consultants in this area, and those women have become my friends. They've become my confidants. They are who I travel with now, who I call on a daily basis, who I confide in, who I can not only talk about the business, but everything else in my life. Those women have lifted me up when I was feeling down, and I hope in return I have lifted them up. They have truly become one of the most amazing gifts about LuLaRoe. Not just the amazing, beautiful clothing and the financial stability it has provided for me. Not only the customers that I am overjoyed to see week after week come into the shop because they have become my friends, but also the other consultants that have truly become some of my closest confidants. We go on vacations together. We have had dinners together. We've had talks. Those ladies have changed my life. So for me, LuLaRoe is not just about the fabulous clothing. It's not just about making women feel beautiful and confident and empowered in their own skin. Because for sure, LuLaRoe does all of those things, right? It is the most comfortable, affordable, fashionable company, in my opinion, that's out there. And we have sizes for every woman. And that's great. But what it's given me as a consultant is so much more than that. It has given me so many blessings when it comes to the women that I have met in my community and all over. Yes, I have tons of local shoppers, but I have the most amazing online shoppers. I have reconnected from friends from my childhood and my past. I have met consultants locally, and I've met consultants all over the US. I am fortunate. I joined a team that is amazing, that not only are they there for support when it comes to LuLaRoe, but they have become my friends. And I truly am so blessed by all of them. So take a quick peek at some photos of me and my customers and me and other consultants in my area. I hope you guys loved those fun photos of my customers and my team and just all of the amazing people I've gotten to meet along the way within LuLaRoe. And that's really one of the things I love about LuLaRoe is the community that it builds, the friendships that are gained. Lots of my customers have gotten to know each other in my space, and they have become friends. And I am so grateful that I was just a little part of making that happen. And that's truly what life is all about, is the relationships that you create and the people that you love. And so I am so thankful for LuLaRoe. As you can see, I did a little bit of a wardrobe change. I took off that gorgeous raspberry Amelia, which raspberry is my favorite color, and I put on this fab new Nicole that has pockets, because again, pockets always make everything better. And this is what I love about the clothing, is that they're designing clothing for everyday women. They're designing clothes that make you feel confident and beautiful and empowered in your own skin. And that's really what we want every day, is to feel great in who we are. And when I put on these clothes, that's what I feel. But for me, it's been more than that. It's not just about the relationships I've made with customers and consultants. It's not just about the clothes, but it's about what it's done for my soul and what it's provided me in life. When I joined in 2015, my son was in grade school. And it was time for me to figure out kind of what my next path in life would be. As many of you probably know, especially when you've been a stay-at-home mom, you lose yourself a little bit and you're not sure what's next. And that's okay, that's how it goes. But I knew it was time to find something to fill my cup up. On top of that, I lost two of the most important people in my life. You can see them back here. There's my dad, my mom, and my son Jackson when he was little. I lost them at the end of 2012, beginning of 2013. Both times it was unexpected. They were 55 years old, and all of that burden fell on me as the only child. And I'm gonna apologize if I get a little emotional. When I lost them, I wasn't really sure what that meant for me in life. Who was I anymore without my identity of being their daughter? And I'm always their daughter, but it's difficult when they're gone. And I struggled. I struggled with knowing what was next. I struggled with knowing how to make small talk about everyday life when my heart was breaking. And the truth is, you don't get over grief. It becomes a part of you, and you learn how to live with the pain. And so I just didn't know how to talk and ask people about their everyday lives when I felt such loss happening within inside of me. But when I joined LuLaRoe, I was forced in the best possible way to come back out of that shell. I was forced to engage with other women, to talk about their days, to talk about their lives and tell them about mine. And what I learned is when I opened up to them, they opened up to me in return, and they filled my cup. They provided me with love and strength, and I was able to wake up each day knowing that life and love and just brightness was brought back into my world. Grief is not an easy road to take, and it really never ends. But this journey within LuLaRoe was more than just the relationships and the clothes. It was about finding myself again. It was about getting up each day and being the best person I could be, to prove to them that I could do it, to prove to them that I was the woman they raised me to be. They have been my driving force. When the days were tough, because let's be real, there are tough days. There always are when you own your own business. I did this for them. I did this for them. I did this to show them that I would be okay, that I had found something that was going to change my life in ways I didn't even know were possible, that I was going to find friends and people that I could rely on. I was going to have customers who had gone through grief of their own that I would be able to share the pain with, that I would be able to confide in and comfort and talk to. See, this is when it's helpful to have a pocket, because I can pull out a tissue. Told you those pockets are handy. But this journey is unlike anything I've ever done. Probably anything I will ever do again. It has been about filling my soul again with lightness. It's about filling my cup up with joy. It's about being the woman they raised me to be, being the woman I know I can be. It's about being fearless. That was what my mother used to say to me as a kid. That woman was remarkable. And she taught me, you be brave, you be strong, and you be fearless. And so day in and day out on this journey, that's what I've done. I have tried to be fearless. On the days when things didn't go my way, I reminded myself That being fearless doesn't mean you don't have fear. It means, are you willing to confront it? Are you willing to tackle it? And I have been. That is what I've chosen to do. I have chosen to face fear down and say, you will not own my life. And so here I am, 3+ years later on this crazy LuLaRoe journey that has been filled with really every emotion you can think of. But I promise you, the tears are not sadness. They're about the joy that is brought to my life. It's about, I know I have reached the best version of myself, and that is because of what LuLaRoe has given me. There are no words that I will ever be able to say that will fully explain my gratitude to this company for what it taught me, for the lessons it gave me, the resilience I learned to get up and be strong, that you don't give up, you fight. You fight for what you want. I'm sorry. But it's also shown me who I am deep within my soul. And I am so grateful for all of my time with LuLaRoe, the lessons I have learned, the friendships I have made, because now I'm getting ready to embark on a passion project, on something that will fill my soul even more. I'm not going anywhere within LuLaRoe, but I am getting ready to start helping others with their grief. And I'm using what I have learned, the skills that I have acquired, not only through my own grief process, but through interacting with other women and just learning how to be my own boss and the best version of myself. I am taking all of that and now I'm gonna help others. And truly, that is what's the most remarkable. I had no idea when I joined LuLaRoe in November of 2015 what this journey would do for me. I really just thought I was selling clothes. Truthfully, I just thought I was selling clothes, right? But it's so much more than that, you guys. It is so much more than these amazing clothes. And these clothes are amazing. I mean, look at the stretch in this jacket. It doesn't get better than that. But it's not about just that. It's about what it gives you. The confidence, the bravery, the being comfortable in your own skin. In a day and age when we criticize ourselves and judge ourselves and always have critiques about who we are, these clothes make you feel comfortable in what God gave you. Be brave. Stand tall. Know that you are exactly who you are meant to be. And I do this each and every day because of them. Because I'm going to show that little boy, who's no longer little, that I am the best version of myself. And I'm going to show those two people that raised me, that showed me day in and day out what hard work was, that I can do it, that I did it. And I am forever indebted to LuLaRoe. I can never repay back what they have given me. This company, these people, the friends I have made along the way have changed my life. I hope that didn't get too long-winded, and I really apologize for the tears. I promise you, they're not necessarily sad tears. They're happy tears. They're joyful tears about all that I have done, all that I've accomplished, and all that is yet to come. Because I believe in LuLaRoe. I know what it can do for you, what it can do for your life, your family, so many amazing opportunities if you're willing to work for it. And that's what it's all about in life. Are you willing to work for it? Are you willing to let it come to you? Because these clothes, let me tell you, you can sleep in these clothes, and some people do, but it's so much more than that. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you loved learning about my journey, what LuLaRoe has done for me, and really just my review of what LuLaRoe is. It's a company that is there to empower women. It's clothing that makes you feel bold and comfortable and beautiful. And that's what we all want in life. Take care, guys.